Hello, everybody. Back again after a short hiatus. Welcome back to the SMB3 Randomizer Weekly Part 1, because we now have a Sunday afternoon race. Citizen Sama here, and in the booth with me tonight is the power of our, you know her very well, Krista Joy, 730. How you holding?
I'm doing okay. I think we should have started with guess who's back? Back again.
Oh,
Summer's back. Tell your friends. And
oh, that would have gotten some kind of copyright copyright for that. But enough about that. Let's talk about our runners. We have Dust Minion, Leslie Pro, and High Flyer tonight, and a singleton race today.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And I think we should tell our audience what they are in store for, Sinister.
Oh yeah. What they're in store for today? We're gonna have some fun here. This will be the Group 2 flag set. So hammers will break rocks, and they will also break locks. Looks like and also break locks. There will be end card games because that's a thing. And we got basic worlds. But here's a little bit of a curveball. The Sama special here. Yes, you heard it correctly. The Sama special, part 1. Toad houses will stay. That's right. The toad houses will remain. So, if somebody finds a hammer suit, expect them to be grinding like it's going out of style.
Yeah, you had to toss them some type of bone, or else you'll break their soul and their spirit. Even though we're happy enough to do that, but I guess it kind of isn't fair to our runners. And, we have to treat them right because we have a legend returning in Dust Minion, and we have the gamer for the people, Leslie Pro, and the one and the only flying higher than an eagle, High Flyer.
Hold on a second. Hold on a second. Symbols did not match. I gotta reroll. Hold that thought. I got this. We're gonna fix that problem right there.
So while Sinister is fixing that problem, we'll have a long conversation chat because I know that you guys, in essence, want to see some RWO action, right? Except for Orty, who wants Vanilla World Order, which is chaos in a different way. But, we got to go 100% chaotic. So what do you guys say? Oh, you want me to say the prayer? uh, Well,
I
let's see if I can break out the prayer here. Yeah, because Sinister hasn't heard it either. You know, here we go. Hail, Fred Coughlin, full of jank. Hallowed be your vanilla game. Let 3F2 be in thy world 8, so we can have a valid seat on this date. Let hammers break rocks and never break locks. Let in cards never be seen. Let our favorite levels be seen and punishing ever so much. Let -1 actually happen, maybe even 4 bridges, for chat loves chaos supreme. Let Boss Bass not starve today. Let the enemy set dominate. May the chat salute the military who work for their just cause verily. May 7-1 be our start as we begin with RWO in our hearts. Maybe the Kooflings not be so weak during this match of the week. And as we close this small prayer, let me declare this one simple phrase that chat always wins. Hooray! So now that we've got the prayer in, our runners are sort of, kind of, hopefully
getting there.
ready.
And as you say your prayer, there will be the infamous 7 commandments of the randomizer. Commandment number 1: Thou shalt feed the boss bass. Commandment number 2: Thou shalt see either a diesel or a Sama seed. Thou shalt not thou shalt not skirt away from Alcatraz or Atlantis. Thou shalt see Roy as he is our boy. Thou shall not have a hammer when going through Bowser's castle. And then as our seventh commandment, thou shalt see 3-2 in its proper location.
Amen, brother. Oh, that's just putting some real, of the holiness going on here. And I'm absolutely pleased. But you know what's really interesting? Leslie, being the gamer of the people, has decided who needs Mario Brothers when I can give him Dr. Mario. So he sent Mario on to med school and is playing rather jankily.
Uh-oh. We have a bit of a problem here on High Flyer. High Flyer is not getting the right seed.
Oh.
So the new one gave him that. Hold on, let me put it out there.
Already. Chat. It's just you and me. Let's put our tinfoil hats on, chat. Who done broke the seed? Let's get your conspiracy theories on. I'm gonna say it's Leslie because he wants to play Dr. Mario. You know, if we think about it, right? Leslie's like, you know what? I want to advertise my super jank Dr. Mario skills. And I'm going to say that that's what it is. We're going to blame everything on Leslie, and then we could get our doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo X-Files theme playing, and we could just, do some mind-blowing expressions. And Leslie has joined us back in the Super Mario Brothers 3 since. So I think our runners should have to be, yes, absolutely. 7-1 start, moved into Forced Atlantis, and then going into 5-9 after that. No clouds in sight, no helps in sight, unless he's being attacked.
Oh, hold on a second. Hold on a second.
Oh.
Oh, it looks like they found the problem.
Is it Spectrum cable? And so, we'll just blame everything on Spectrum. If we can't blame Leslie, even though I am totally for blaming Leslie for this, or maybe STL Card Fan, just because he's attacking the greatest the greatest character in Zelda 2, So I say,
Yeah, right now, due to some technical difficulties on one of our runners, I had put a backup seat up and just confirming with High Flyer. So everything is good to go. We're a little bit behind schedule, but don't worry. Plenty of racing is still to be had. So don't worry.
right away, we need definitely to get one of the warp whistles. That is Mario Brothers 3, Toot Toot, and we could play the River Devil a Toot Toot. Yes, this will bring, balance to the Force, Padawans. And
You know what what we should have eventually down the line? A SMB3 sabotage race where warp whistles give you a random enemy between Boss Bass, the Angry Sun, or a random tornado on the opposing side. That would be freaking amazing.
I would like to have item randomization, which
Oh,
means
okay, we okay. Hold that thought on that one. Yeah, High Flyer did a thing. He fixed it. Alrighty. So that being the case, we finally got that fixed up.
See, High Flyer did it because he didn't want to accept the idea of a brand new mode called question mark item mode, Sinister, where
Mhm.
every item is a question mark,
Oh,
which
that would
means
be okay.
imagine never knowing what you have in your inventory.
That would be flipping amazing. You know what? We need to have that in our lives. Why isn't that a thing?
Because every time I mention stuff like that, I get the ban hammer. I'm even banned now, Sinister, from rolling Zelda 2 seeds because the last seed I rolled kind of broke their souls. So,
Wow, you got banned from rolling the. How do you get banned from rolling Zelda 2 seeds? Those are already bad by design.
well, it would imagine now Zelda 2. One gym should be no longer than 30, maybe 35 minutes total. It took these guys almost 2 hours to complete a one gym seed.
Oh, by the way, oh, it is
World
not a
tour.
and it's not a summer seed without having to literally go and have to break the lock and then build a bridge.
Ooh, and look what Leslie got. Taking advantage of the Eternal Mushroom House, got himself a trash room, meaning, while High Flyer just flew by the elevator of doom, I'm telling you, Sinister, this might be a jetty.
I don't know about that.
Well, we have High Flyer. High Flyer is not going to visit toady houses. We know that for sure. And Dust Minion, it's been a hot minute since I've watched him play. He's not the type that visited in the past all the toady houses. So all that we're going to get is from the gamer of the people, Leslie Pro. So he could, like you said, find a hammer suit, which is GG. I'm going through Bowser's castle with a high and by Bowser.
That is a thing. But you got to remember too. Well, all points considering, it might have worked out for Leslie because Leslie is not trying to stick around and with a couple fire flowers under his belt, he should have. And Dust Minion is actually going to take advantage of the Infinite Toad House or the Eternal House and pick up a couple power-ups himself.
So, getting a whole bunch of trash rooms, which makes you absolutely either amazed at being so bad in luck or, just amazed that I got 3 in a row. That was a disappointing toady house for Dust Minion.
I wouldn't say that. Honestly, a trash house can still make useful because that means that you can get a quick power-up and power and either damage boost your way through or various other things.
Yeah, but when you get trash rooms, that's like, being promised for Christmas the best cake you're gonna get. So you're like, maybe I'm gonna get me a nice Christmas cake, a red velvet cake, something good. And then out comes, the host with a fruit cake, one that you could be beaten over the head senseless with and
That's
yeet yourself out of the house like, Leslie yeeted himself out of that stage.
Well, here's the problem. Trollfort still staying firm to his traditions, taking power-ups. Good to know that it's still doing the do after all these years. 4F1 Trollfort. Meanwhile, High Flyer is in the World 1 airship, and we have ourselves 2, 3. The school athlete. The school athlete, Iggy Koopa.
Well, at least he wasn't weak.
He wasn't weak. He wasn't weak. He was the athlete. Therefore, next world, ladies and gents. Let's see.
Sinister.
Go ahead.
Chad has officially declared war on us.
Chicago. Chicago. What? Chicago over New York pizza?
Yeah, let's declare war.
I'm gonna leave that alone. I'm gonna leave that alone. I like both.
No, they know the best way to bring out my accent. And now my accent's in full force. Look here. You never, ever, ever compare Chicago and New York foldable pizza. It's a sin. That's like putting pineapple on pizza. You just don't do it.
Some people might object to that. By the way, we do have a vanilla desert hill, and we have a 4-2 sighting at the start at the quicksand tile. So outside of bad pizzas are bad, and yeah, there'll be end cards. Oh, basic fort. This is interesting. We get basic fort today, which means there's a second fortress here somewhere.
Yeah, whenever you see this fort, you're like, oh man, what did I do to deserve such a fate? Because you know that means absolutely nothing. That's why, I always call it the bootleg fort. It's a fort that wants to matter, but it doesn't.
That's why we call it basic. Basic fort is the most fitting fort in there. So, outside of dividing the crab rag and pizza, I'm not sure about that. Oh, hold on a second. So, going into basic fort is the Minion, and that was the only fort. That wasn't even, of course, that wasn't required. And 6-8 with the Goomba set. Ooh, we have fire sale. Ooh. Give it to me. Give it to me over the big H.
You gotta be happy when you see this enemy set, because it's gonna be a painful level. And Lordy High Flyer had it. You gotta love enemy domination at its best.
That wasn't enemy domination, that was harassment at its finest.
Diesel, I simp for you, buddy, but oh no, Leslie gave up his leaf for a fire flower in the bootleg fort. Sinister.
But hold that thought, Dustminion has found a special house. And he's grabbing Tanukis. He's trying to gamble to see about that hammer suit. The holy grail of suits. He says no more after 2. So Dustminion took away with 2 Tanukis. Very possible. Meanwhile, we're about to see Morton and see what kind of salt we're about to grab today. Okay, low sodium, daily dose of sodium, and only the daily
vanilla.
Only the recommended source. So right now, High Flyer is holding firm. Mind you, we don't have good audio for him, but he is holding firm in first place right now. And Chad is still on the pizza. And you know what? I don't blame him. We're currently in the slow end of the seed. Nothing too exciting. Oh, wait a minute. The fire bully's taking a power up. And ooh, a lemon tree.
So we have World 6 only to get Pipeline. World number 7. Sorry, chat.
And we start with the Navy, where you can sail the 7 seas. And while we're on the subject, salute to Bowser's military, as this is the first of 4 branches.
Yes, gotta salute the hardest working people in the world. Bowser's military. Show some love and respect. Get your salutes. Oh, support Boom Boom. Oh no.
Well, the salutes are out, but we see a second fort. So right now, High Flyer is in first. That's Minion will be taking a second. Leslie coming up the rear end. So we had a trolley, Big Isle. Desert Hill was a bit of a wash. And now we have a very complicated maze, looks like, on one end. And a 3-pipe Monty. Oh, let's see if it can... And it leads to a second fortress, and that fortress is 5F2, the sauna.
Yep, so, everybody knows this as the lava fart, and it's good. You got some Podobo action, Sinister, because there's some history now while you were absent. I actually goofed up. Instead of calling this the lava fort, it came out as lava fart. So now Chad has adopted to lava farting. And
Oh God. Well, you're not entirely wrong. As in recent weeks, we've had runners. Ooh, high flyers gonna take the cards, but we've had runners take dives and put their butts too close to the fire. So yeah. And ooh, 3-7 with an angry sun, and high flyer wants no. He's gonna go and run like it is in the 90s. And takes Coin Heaven, one of the few auto
yeah,
scrolls that we keep up with it.
yeah, what better to, take an item? We get to see what it has to offer, and you get to avoid the nasty enemy set. Can't blame him. And Dust Minion 2 is in our
Ooh,
world famous lava farting and just poop-tastically moving along. I mean, he's got it.
we got an anchor from High Flyer though. And oh, the room with a view! You hate to see it. Oh, you get a room with a view. Unfortunately, we cannot provide you the champagne. We cannot give you any of the luxury items because it's only a room with a view. You have to bring your own amenities. And ooh, interesting. We're now getting ready to the second muncher level, and with a star incoming, High Flyer is doing a thing. And up there goes Boss Bass. But Boss Bass is gonna be not taking a meal. Unfortunately,
Yeah.
100 coins is not viable
Oh,
yet.
did you see that swag finish of the pike clip?
Yeah, I saw that pipe clip.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, up in the World 2 airship, that's a fly, and we are about to go and take on Ludwig. Let's see. Oh, heavy
Earthquake.
metal. We got some metal up in there. Oh, heavy metal indeed. 4 hits. That's a build. That is a 5. That is a Woodstock. That's a Woodstock mosh pit. Let's go. Ludwig came and delivered. Unfortunately, a little low. Uh-oh. Dust Minion's gonna get the bad news. That is definitely Arrow Ludwig. Or AC Ludwig. What
Yup.
input your favorite rock band right here. Your heavy metal band. Metallica, Slayer. You name it. Ludwig has got the beats.
You
Look,
are
boss.
so right on that. And now we have Leslie going through his muncher level, getting ready to go and play some tunes in a duet with Ludwig. And ooh,
Ooh, where are we at? That 7-2 has a boss bass chasing him like it is the Passion of the Christ. Oh, the sky. No wonder. Boss bass loves the skies. And
yes.
uh-oh. Dust Minion is gonna be in a bit of a trouble here. He needs to get himself a leaf. He needs to get some speed. And oh, that's a meal. Give that man 100 coins. Give him a plate. Boss Bass with a plate.
Yes. Boss Bass did not starve today. One part of the prayer has been answered. And I know Chad is happy.
And a commandment has been fulfilled. A fun fact: Boss Bass can eat you while you're stoned.
Yes, he can.
So you think you're immune to Boss Bass because you decide to go to stone? No, you still get the munchie. And
oh, Alaska.
Indeed, 6F2 Alaska is incoming, and looks like we got some freaking flyer miles. Air Alaska apparently. And gets nailed. Disco ain't dead.
Well, you know what they say. It's so cold that it's a no-fly zone, and that's why they always nip you somewhere in that level. They are going to ruin your day. But it's all good in the hood. And we have Leslie trying to avoid Boss Bass at all costs.
Yeah, he's trying not to get eaten.
Dust Minion going and getting... Actually, Dust Minion does have a hammer suit.
Surprisingly enough. So he does have the Bowser killer. And Spiral Tower incoming for High Flyer. So High Flyer is already about to make his way into the sky proper. Meanwhile, Dust Minion is coming out of Alaska, and 1-2 in Leslie Pro's case. So they're each about a level, and then another level, and Boss Bass is back again.
Woo, Boss Bass is aplenty in the sky, and you gotta love it.
That's gonna be the new meme. That is the new meme. Boss Bass in the sky. And wait a minute. This is gonna be interesting. Dust Minion with a big brain play, not taking Spiral Tower, but rather... Ooh, interesting.
Oh, wow.
Ooh, literally caught up and took the lead while, High Flyer decides to go and take a little bit of them power-ups. 1-4 incoming. So Dust Minion takes the lead on that one. Impressive.
You know, sometimes when you play those 10,000 IQ 4D chess plays, it does pay off.
Indeed. And also to Stewie Cartman, get well soon, my brother. I know how it feels. It is pollen season. As a man who...
Feel better, Stewie!
And there was a hammer. And hammer for Dust Minion. So we have a lockpicking device. 7-9 with a mini boss. And mini boss gets his first hit. Mini boss gets 2. Mini boss is gonna end his life.
Yeah, I think that was purposely done. I think he plans on skipping that.
Oh yeah, he's clouding that. Double cloud. Saying, I want no part of these next 2 stages. I am going to use the P-Wing, and I'm going to figure out if Roy's our boy. And Leslie, uncharacteristically, does not make it and clear that jump. He is going to hate his life, and he's going to consider to do something else.
Alrighty, let's see if Roy is going to be your boy.
Roy on 1. Roy on 2. Roy is notable. Roy is famous. That's 4. Only famous, not quite our boy, but he is famous enough. And Dust Minion trying to get the off-screen grab.
Also, Leslie getting the fanfare, getting that life refill. You know, always good to have a couple of extras, especially when you do unanticipated tactical deaths. And going to the end card.
Oh, this is the problem. High Flyer, Dust Minion skipped a very nasty level, 5-8, Spike's Revenge. And he is going to grab himself a power-up, while Dust Minion will be enjoying Oceanside. Scam Pipe. Go check the second pipe. Going in. Meanwhile, Leslie Pro going up. Another...
Ooh. There is hope, though, on Dust Minion's side. Also, got one of our beta levels.
6-2 beta, the iceberg.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. And to Link, there will not be a second race tonight, as we have a Sunday weekly tomorrow at 1 p.m. with yours truly. So what pain that they don't get today, they will get tomorrow. I promise you that.
Oh, the poor Craig. That's our EU runner. He's not used to you, Sinister. And Diesel, because while you've been gone, Diesel and I have been doing the Sunday Fun Day. That's what we call it. And, you know, Diesel's very generous with the seeds, you know. Hammers break locks, hammers break rocks. And lots of in cards and lots of easy peasy lemon squeezies. So now they're going to face a Sinister seed. Oh, no.
As everybody call it, a Sama seed. Hammers will break rocks. They will not break locks. There will be no end cards. And while we're on the subject, I'm going to make Pain for make Boss Bass faster. By the way, Wendy actually went to Wendy's proper. She got the double. Oh my God, she got the value meal. She got the Dave special with the large frosty, the large fry. Not quite the Baconator, but got the good meal with all of that and with a side of chili. So yeah, Wendy splurged today.
Hey, we like to see it. The Cooperlings are at least not weak so far. So this is making everyone very happy. Oh, and Chad has a question for you, Sama-san.
Mhm.
Who rolled this seed? You got to take credit for it.
Of course, of course. I rolled this absolute trash. By the way, 4F2, the Krispy Kreme factory, the donut fort, whatever you want to call it, your favorite donut shop. That's exactly what it is.
That's right. Get your Dunkin' Donuts, Krispy Kremes, and whatever else sells donuts out because Boom Boom is about to go boom, and our donut fantasies have been trashed. Oh, it's a sad day. Let me eat on my little vanilla frosted donut and be happy.
Oh yeah, by the way, we're at Six Gang Rise Up.
Wow, 1-5. Who would have thunk?
Who would have thunk? Indeed. So Dust Minion has at least a 2-level lead. Well, now a 2-level lead, I believe. And there is some hope. Remember, hammers break locks and rocks apparently, so no lock is safe.
You are right on that. Also, hey, this level is not the same without Boss Bass.
It never is. Hit 3-3. This was the original home for Boss Bass. Unfortunately, we had no boss. There is no bass. There is no meals to be had.
I mean, look at that little cheap thinking he's special. Oh, you just want to pat him on the head and said, "You did your best, little guy. You sure did."
Mm-hmm. And High Flyer is still looking pretty good. Still 2 levels down, and ooh, Sledge is in the water. It would be a little bit more dangerous if it was fire bullies in the water, but sadly more jugums.
Yippee! More skips.
Wait a minute. There's some pipe action here.
Yeah, because, when we were in World 3, we had no need for it. And
Hammer Bros on Ice. The musical. The sequel. And 5-6 for High Flyer. High Flyer getting that speed. Look at that speed. Make a brother real proud of himself.
yes, even though I hate that level with every fiber of my being, those parabeetles can just go jump off a roof. It's never a good time for me. And we have Tixie's Door 3 Fort.
Or Door 6 Fort, depending on if you're trash. Well, not trash, but inexperienced. I said the wrong thing.
Alright, we have Dust Minion going for the Fire Flower. Is what I want to say. Eventually we'll get to it.
Indeed. But you remember, if you can't get in 3 with the swag, you're always able to go in 6. That's all it is.
Yeah.
That's all it happens. Because I can't do it in 3 consistently. I can do it in 6, but I can't do it in 3.
Ooh, it's our greatest military ever, the Air Force. Fort Dust Minion.
The second branch of the military has arrived. Hello. Let me get
Yes.
my salute. Salute it.
Yes, I'm already saluting and Dust Minion giving the Air Force their accolades by jumping off, saying, "You know what? I'm all for it. Here you go. Take this charity death and know that I am fully supportive of the military." Good on you, Dust Minion.
Dust Minion donated 100 coins to the Air Force. Well. The Air Force is now about to get some brand new missiles. courtesy of that 100 coin fine.
Yes. The good thing is that the tail does help out a lot, especially when you're doing this vanilla.
When you're doing the vanilla, it's absolutely kind of imperative to have a leaf, but when you're doing it for the randomizer and that auto scroller is off, that's a whole different type of dangerous. Like,
Yeah, because a lot of people use P speed to get through that. I'm the type that uses no speed. So I'd end up being one who still would just use a P wing and just fly through it just because, you know, lazy lives matter. And I'm as lazy as you can get.
hey, you can never be too wrong about being lazy. Shoot, lazy is a skill nowadays.
Yes, it is the art of laziness. You got to become a Zen master. And speaking of Zen master, we have a very weak Lemmy.
Lemmy only got himself a light jog today. That's a little pathetic considering that everybody else has been bulking up, either hitting the gym, hitting Wendy's, going to track and field, and inducing their inner heavy metal. Lemmy is showing out to be the shrimp, and surprisingly enough, guess what? We have not seen Grassland yet, and that's where we're going.
And considering that Dust Minion did do a 10,000 IQ play to take first, High Flyer is right on him, and so is Leslie. Like they're not too far apart at all. It's beautiful. Guess who's gonna be noping out of that?
Dust Minion is not doing the nope out of that because guess what? The ascent is here. He's taking it. High Flyer, on the other hand, he will say no to that.
Nah, I knew people are gonna yeet out of that because this is a huge time sink. So whatever little lead that Dust Minion had is gone.
Oh, wait a minute. No, Dust Minion might still hold that lead. This is dangerous. We're talking 2-3 with a nipper set. And guess what? High Flyer just realized, nope, I am not dealing with this either.
Not with the little Mario. Heck no. He's gonna use his hammer, break that lock, go on to one palace.
Yeah, he got a slight lead. With the Spike Fort, and they're both in at the same time. Oh,
Yep, so we have some sync action going, which means it's all gonna come down to execution.
And apparently, Dust Minion's execution kept him from taking a hit. Meanwhile, which basically gives him about a 2-second lead currently.
Yes, because you gotta play the safety and get the mushroom, as High Flyer, because this is. Even though it's pretty easy in the fact that it's in the lower levels in vanilla, it still can be difficult if you are not careful.
If you're not careful, you are going to hate life, and life will hate you. So, in that stroke of genius, that broke a lock, but did not build the bridge, and 5F1, forgettable for it. And check out that P-Speed.
All it's showing is that Disco is never dead. Disco is not dead. Also,
Disco Stew has struck again.
yes, absolutely. And the sad part is we won't be getting our command message when we trash out the airship. So that's a bit of sad, Pandaville.
We already had a command earlier by Dust Minion.
Yes, but I'm greedy, Sinister. I want more command. But Leslie using his hammer suit.
Interesting.
Oh, okay.
Ooh, 7F4 under the sea. Q Sebastian. Q Sebastian.
I wonder do you know, Sinister, if Leslie has more than one hammer suit? Because I can't imagine wanting to burn this so early.
I'm pretty sure he has a secondary hammer suit. If he went to the special house, I'm pretty sure that he has himself a hammer, an extra hammer.
Also, Dust Minion getting through the Gelectro minefield with ease, showing how pro-skilled he is. This is really good stuff here.
And High Flyer going in with a frog.
Smart. If you got a frog suit, you use a frog suit. And if you get a frog suit, you blow a frog suit. So,
Yeah. The silence is here, and we have an anchor. Now the question is, what is that anchor? The world's 3 airship. So let's see if Larry decides to get up and become the Godfather today, or he's gonna have others do his dirty work. Ooh, this is gonna be interesting. What?
we're about to find out.
Indeed. He's gonna get gunned down.
1, 2.
No, he got gunned down actually. So at least 3. And oh!
Yeah, these 3. And High Flyer taking an unfortunate death to the giant. Oh, look at all these hammer suits for High Flyer. Like 4 hammer suits.
I saw 3, but still. By the way, we have done 7, so you know what that means. It's about that time again. How many bridges? And looks like we got 4. The chat loves to see a 4-bridger, but ooh, it ain't dead yet though.
No negative ones, huh? Orty, where are you? Orty.
6-9 incoming. This is gonna be interesting, cause 6-9 makes waves over here and into the water.
It'll be fun to see this played with a hammer suit.
Oh, by the way, we get our Hammer Brother message. Hammer Brother in the castle. Thought y'all oughta know. Scared or die with 2, Orty with the -1.
There we go. That's my brother in arms. You know, our goal is to go ruin every sports bar in America by causing nonstop chaos. Also, High Flyer was trying to jump that, but no.
And not happening. The fun part about this right now is 7-3 and ooh, gets nailed. And here comes Spike all over again with now green. If you thought 6-8 harassment was bad, this is 7-3 harassment with greens. And does he get out of this? Barely.
Yes. Barely surviving the Lakita showing love. You know, he was just showing Mario his eggs. How could you not like that? You know, Lakita was being a pro.
And by the way, the cavalry has arrived. Super Tanks, which is the 3rd branch. Get your salute ready because guess what? Bowser's bringing in the forces today.
Yes. You know, they work so hard. They should be getting their moments. You know, we should always remember the military, especially the hardest working military. High Flyer.
And did you see that though from High Flyer though? High Flyer got scammed. That should have hit Spike, and Spike said no. And ooh, 4 bridges are dead.
Sorry, 4 bridge gang.
Maybe 3 and go ahead.
Oh, sorry.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
No, chat just was saying Eastern and Sama is valid.
Indeed, it is valid. Submarine port 3F2 is in the proper location. Another commandment has now been obtained.
Yes, and that was also in the prayer as well. Heck yeah, we're doing great right now.
Doing absolutely excellent. Outside of the BS of what we saw here, we didn't get to see what Larry had in store, but you know what? It was at least a 3-hitter, so that's all that matters. Look at this though, Leslie slowly catching up.
Getting some more fanfare. You know, I guess he figures Bowser is so tough that I'm gonna need 14 lives for Bowser's castle. I appreciate the faith he has in Bowser.
Indeed, and by the way, we like to call that the swag set because it's very hard to get 3 up, to get that 3 up.
Oh yeah.
Oh, get
Ooh, a
over
hand
here!
stage.
Get snatched.
Oh, that is a terrible stage for a hand stage.
8-2. The
Ew.
Lost Hills. Oh, that's 100 coins you will not be getting back. Oh, Dust Minion literally took a 100 coin fine at 8-2 The Lost Hills. Because it's always with a nasty set. Also, by the way, fish fry.
We mentioned a hand. Wow.
Wow. That's not a hand.
Had
That's
fish food.
yes. Cheap gets fed, Boss Bad gets fed. And you know what? This is the second time some kind of fish got fed. So get your noms in chat, apparently.
This is beautiful. You know? And the sad part is the hand stage, which would normally have this level in it, had 8-2. Meet Anchor.
Again.
And
Good.
no, that Anchor just threw me off because we still don't know what that is, I don't think.
0 bridges.
Not even -1. Prayers are unanswered, chat. I'm so sorry.
Unfortunately, you don't get a -1 and you get a 0 bridger. Dust Minion is in the driver's seat right now. And let's see if Disco is dead. Because we've had a close race a couple weeks back where Disco nearly cost the runner.
Yes.
Disco Stu did not get it, and Leslie Pro dies in the Lost Hills. And
first time mac and cheese. Sinister.
Straight out the pot. Delvita.
Ooh, that was smooth. He is going in like a smooth criminal. Call the cops. Bowser is about to get eradicated. Dust Minion showing he has no dust at all. Sinister Sama.
Get your
Call
GG.
that beautiful bean footage.
You get that GG. And also, hi Bowser. Bye Bowser. Meanwhile, High Flyer going into the room. Is that a laser? No laser. And once again, say hi and bye to Bowser. they get absolutely destroyed. I give you an official time momentarily for Dust Minion. Dust Minion comes in at 36:05. And High Flyer's waiting for his chance to get in. And he gets in at 36:31. How you doing, Dust Minion? How you holding?
Hi.
Hey.
Yeah.
So.
GG's to you, Dust Minion.
Indeed.
Thank you.
Despite you taking some. What?
Yeah, I was wondering where the malaise was, considering this is one of your seeds. Took a while, but it took a while. It took a while, but yeah, we got it.
We got a couple of nasty levels. Not to mention, another one. They'll beat us straight out the pot. Leslie Pro in there.
Yeah, so, game it for the people, like he always does.
Always.
All right.
High Flyer did hold a good lead for quite some time too. And
I would imagine so, considering what.
Question mark? Question. Get over here while we're on the subject.
Sinister, we were just talking about them 14 lives, right? Oh my lord!
I have seen a mental collapse. Not only did Boss Mats get a meal, the mini boss got a meal. The random cheap got a meal.
The discos are doing work, Leslie, and no clip.
Oh.
Disco ain't dead. Disco Stu strikes again and into the marinara as well. Wow.
Maximum build right now.
Really curse it when I said that Leslie would need 14 lives to get through this.
The words.
Oh no!
The word does not tell. He is absolutely obliterated. He is mind blown.
This happened with Z2. I cursed her on it the whole time, where they put me on mute because everything I said was coming to fruition. And since I'm your friendly neighborhood antagonist, they were loving it and hating it at the same time. Speaking of someone who knows how to fly high, how you doing, high flyer? GG to you, my friend.
Thank you. That was it. That was very interesting.
Yeah, it was pretty close apparently.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was a very rusty match for me. I haven't really played at all since the last one, and with my new PC that I just got and my new desk setup, I really haven't really played much at all until today.
Don't worry. You still looked good. And let's just say this, Leslie not only lost the hammer suit, lost to Bowser to prove that Disco ain't dead. He also got eaten.
Oof.
Well, the boss press was intentional there because it was a hand trap.
He got snatched. You get your GGs for Leslie.
I don't think I got caught by any of the hands, and I know I went through them like at least 3 times.
Well, the one trap I got caught by was in a dead end. It was past another hand trap. I think it was 8-2.
Yes, it was.
The
8-2, the Lost Hills.
Yeah, that one I went through both of them and didn't get caught by either of them, and then I didn't get caught at the end either.
Indeed.
So, did you have a hammer for World 8? Because it ended up helping me.
I played the spade game, and I think I got 2 out of it. And I think we got 1 from one of the letters. I don't remember which one. So I pretty much had like 3 hammer suits total.
Welcome aboard, Leslie.
You want to know something funny? But before, I guess he should. Hi, Leslie.
GG.
Hey, GG.
Hey, Leslie, how you holding?
Well, that was good until I lost my final hammer suit at Bowser, of all places. I swear I had like 1 hammer hit left. I was tilted.
Bowser was like, oh, I've been hit twice with hammers. I'm going to hit a body, and he got a body.
Leslie, chat just attributed it to you being a gamer for the people, and you gave us all of the holy commandments in one minor stage, and you got the fire kill. You know, you were like, I don't need no hammers. I'm a barbecue them instead. You made chat very happy, Leslie.
Barbecue was revenge, but I bailed on the quick setup because I felt as though I didn't have it.
So,
Bowser can scam. Dustman, you go ahead.
funny story. I was playing ROM hacks of SMB3, but I was in that mindset of the end card game being vanilla, so I completely ignored the end card game because I completely forgot I was playing Rando and that the prizes were randomized.
That will do it. That will do it. That would
Yeah, but you still pulled off the win.
Thanks, Peach, for the hammer suit.
Yep. Fun fact, though, everybody, at least at some point, was abusing the infinite Toad House. So, Leslie, Crystal was about to ask this question, so I'm gonna ask it as well. Did you have a spare hammer suit when you was sporting it back in World 6?
In World 6, yeah, I did. And when I doubled up on the Toad House, I did that early because I figured a mushroom showed up here. If a fire flower shows up, I have a chance for a rangless coin ship, which I got twice.
Indeed. We do have to cut this short because we're about to move on to the warpless race between QB and Ice Ball. And
Who is Gabby?
oh,
Nice.
hold on.
Yeah, Ice Ball versus Zikaby.
Ooh,
Yeah, Zakubi's really good at this game. In fact, his last race, go watch it back because the finish between him and Macobra was insane.
Yeah, I was so happy to call that match. But speaking of that, I need to head out because I'm gonna go do comms for that match. So I'll see y'all in a bit. Have a good one.
All right.
Yeah, I saw that.
GG.
GG's.
Dust less, Krista. A pleasure. See you later.
Take care.
Take care.
Always.
Wow. Are you going to be doing comms for that too, Sinister?
Well, yes, I just got the call. So let's wrap this bad boy up and go and do the following. So, on behalf of Speed Gaming, all of the Speed Gaming family of networks, I am Sinister Sama.
And I am Krista Joy.
We will see you here tomorrow at 1 for another randomizer race. We're going to patch you into Speed Gaming 3 for a Warpless race. See you back at the other side, peoples.
Yep, and I will be watching on bated breath, so you better give us some good nastiness.
Of course.
Enjoy the runs, folks. GG's. Have a good night.
Goodbye for now.